The controversial case of Kanye West's Donda Academy. Kanye West is a fashion designer, producer, and musician who has earned 20 Grammy Awards. Later, it was discovered that he also established a controversial Christian academy, Yeezy Christian Academy, then Donda Academy in 2022. Kanye hopes that his 4 children from his ex-wife Kim Kardashian will also attend the academy, especially after reaching an agreement with Kim. Not many fans knew about it because parents, staff, and teachers were asked to sign an informal agreement before joining the academy. They found out after news of a lawsuit from a former worker at the academy spread in April 2023. The academy was shut down after facing various allegations. However, in 2024, West reopened it under the new name Donda Academy. The issue of West's problematic academies has risen to the surface again after a new lawsuit was filed by former Yeezy and Donda Academy employee Benjamin Provo in April 2024. Today, we will talk about the controversial allegations against West's academies. Before that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Kanye Omari West was born on June 8, 1977 in Atlanta, Georgia. He is also known as Ye. His father was a journalist for the Atlanta Journal newspaper who was also active in the Black Panthers, Ray West. When he retired, Ray worked as a Christian counselor. Meanwhile, his mother is an English professor at Chicago State University named Donda West. When West was 3 years old, her parents divorced. He went with his mother and grew up in Chicago's South Shore neighborhood where his mother worked. At the age of 10, West moved to China as her mother joined an educational exchange program. For 1 year, Donda taught at Nanjing University. When West returned to Chicago, he began to show interest in hip-hop music. He made friends with DJ and producer No ID, who was also his mentor. He began entering various talent contests to show off his artistic abilities. West graduated from Polaris High School. He earned a scholarship to study at the American Academy of Art in Chicago. After 1 year, he decided to drop out and pursue his career in music. In the beginning of his career, in 1998, he showed his talent as a producer by contributing to Jermaine Dupress' album Life in 1472. He also developed his own signature style called Chipmunk Soul. In 2001, he moved to New York City for greater career opportunities. He was hired to produce a major music project for Jay-Z, This Can't Be Life, which appeared on his 2000s album Dynasty, Rock La Familia. His reputation in the music world was further enhanced when he produced 4 other songs on the biggest rap album of all time, Jay-Z's Blueprint. In February 2004, he finally debuted as a rapper with his first album, The College Dropout. The album sold 2.6 million copies, earned 10 Grammy nominations, and won 3 Grammy Awards. In 2005, he released his second album, Late Registration. It took a year to produce and cost $2 million. He also collaborated with John Brion, a composer. With his second album, he earned 3 Grammy Awards. In September, he appeared on NBC to raise funds for Hurricane Katrina victims in New Orleans. He gained attention after decrying the federal government's slow response to the disaster. West still works as a producer, making songs for famous artists such as Beyoncé, Mariah Carey, and Nas. He later founded his own record label, GOOD Music, which stands for Getting Out Our Dreams with Sony BMG. He will release music with Common, Pusha T, Big Sean, John Legend, and others. On September 11, 2007, West released his third album, Graduation, which sold 357,000 copies. From his 2 hit singles Good Life and Stronger, he earned 4 more Grammy Awards. His career was on the up and up. He was praised as the artist who ended gangsta rap. In the midst of it all, his mother as well as his manager died in November 2007. Donda died of a heart attack after undergoing cosmetic surgery. To memorialize her, West performed Hey Mama at his first concert. A few months later, he and his fiancée Alexis Pfeiffer broke up. 12 months after his mother died, he released the album S and Damp, Heartbreak, which was full of pain, sadness, and feelings of abandonment. After his mother's passing, West became known as a problematic musician. It started when he took the stage when Taylor Swift won Best Female Video at the MTV Video Music Awards. West interrupted and said, "Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time." The video went viral on social media, and West immediately apologized, making him have to recover his image throughout the end of 2009. In 2013, he withdrew his apology when interviewed by the New York Times. In 2015, West and Taylor were seen having dinner together and became friends. In November 2010, West released his fifth album, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. The album produced 4 singles that featured several guest singers such as Kid Cudi, Jay-Z, Rihanna, and Chris Rock. West received 3 Grammy Awards from the album. He then released 3 other albums, namely Twisted Fantasy in 2010, Yeezus in 2013, and Ye in 2018. He has also been in a relationship with Kim Kardashian since April 2012. West proposed to her at the AT&T ballpark in San Francisco on October 21, 2013. They married on May 24, 2014 in Belvedere, Italy, and have 4 children. North was born June 15, 2013. Saint was born December 5, 2015. Chicago was born January 15, 2018. And Psalm in May 2019. Unfortunately, they divorced in February 2021. West began to expand into the fashion world after he signed a $10 million partnership with Adidas in 2013. During the Yeezy Season 3 exhibition at Madison Square Garden, New York City, West also introduced his 8th studio album, The Life of Pablo, in 2016 before its release. Then his tour in November 2016 was canceled due to West's hospitalization. The Yeezy Season 5 clothing collection was showcased at New York Fashion Week in February 2017. Anna Wintour praised it. "I liked it a lot," she told the New York Post. A little bit more focused than sometimes we've seen from him when he tweets on Twitter or now X about anti-Semitism, as well as some of his other interviews. A lot of companies cut ties with him, including Adidas, with which he has worked since the launch of his fashion brand. The contract termination later led to strange rules at his academy. Donda Academy is a K-12 private school located in Simi Valley, Southern California, Los Angeles. The academy is named after West's late mother, Donda, an academic at the California State University. West built the academy because he was concerned that the traditional education system did not pay attention to children's interests and talents. Therefore, he built Donda Academy with the vision of combining education and an approach that focuses on creativity, art, and self-development. Donda Academy includes core subjects such as math and science, and enrichment subjects such as art, technology, entrepreneurship, and music. So the talents and interests of the students become potentials that can be developed. Unfortunately, the school is not yet accredited, so graduates do not have college-recognized credits or diplomas. According to the website, Donda Academy employs 16 full-time teachers. 2 weeks before the new school year, the academy still recruits teachers and assistant teachers. Led by 3 administrators, principal and executive director Brianne Campbell, it turns out that she has no experience in education whatsoever. She has only ever worked as a choir director at Sunday West events. The other 2, Allison Tidwell, who serves as assistant principal, and Shayla Scott as athletic director, have some experience in their fields. In the 3rd year since Donda Academy opened, West told ABC News that 82 students have enrolled. Not many people know how the educational activities there operate because parents, teachers, and staff must sign confidentiality agreements. However, there is a guarantee that each class is only filled with 12 students with a student-teacher ratio of 10-to-1. The tuition fee is $15,000 per year, and students must wear loose black shirts and sweatpants. According to the daily schedule, in the morning students start with a full school service before going to core subject classes. Then, they take a break and eat a meal set by the school. In the afternoon, they attend enrichment classes that they can choose from. On October 26, 2022, just a month after the academy opened, parents received an email that the school would be closed due to new lawsuits. The academy later changed its statement, writing that the academy would open later that week. In 2024, West changed the name of the academy to include his father's name, Donda Ray Academy in San Fernando Valley. The academy focuses on basketball, choir and dance, and employs leading choreographers. Since April 2023, West has been attacked by various allegations by former employees of his academy. The allegations were filed by 3 former teachers and an assistant principal, including 2 lawsuits submitted to the Los Angeles Superior Court. Cecilia Haley and Chikari Byers are 2 former teachers at Donda Academy. Haley started teaching in November, while Byers in January. They filed suit in April claiming that the academy had violated several health and safety standards and unlawful educational practices. Principal Moira Love responded badly and even threatened them if they called West. Eventually, they were fired in March 2023. In June 2023, another former teacher, Tamani Meeks, joined the lawsuit against Donda Academy. During Meeks' time teaching there, she found exposed and protruding electrical wires, loose baseboards, and lifted carpets, so she reported them to administrators. However, they said that the school was working on technical issues. The following month, Isaiah Meadows, the former principal of Donda Academy, was fired after expressing concerns about safety issues at the school. Former vertically integrated crew member Trevor Phillips filed charges of discrimination, retaliation, and hostile workplace, among other claims, for $35,000 in damages. He only worked 9 months in 2022 and 2023 before being fired due to garden issues in August. And the most recent is Benjamin Provon's claim of severe discrimination, harassment, and retaliation from West. He filed it in April 2024. According to Haley and Byers' demands, students are prohibited from bringing in outside food except for drinking water. Every lunchtime, the menu provided sushi that was eaten on the floor without using cutlery. West himself spends the school budget extravagantly, which is $10,000 per week. In addition, all tableware must be gray, and they are prohibited from using forks. There is no school nurse. Medicines are put in the cupboard with expired medicines because no one takes care of them. West also did not employ cleaning staff as he did not believe in chemical cleaners. He only allows teachers to clean using microfiber cloths and acidic water. Trash bins are also not provided outside the classrooms or in the kitchen. According to Meadows, septic tanks often overflow. Both Yeezy and Donda Academy have no windows, so when it rains, the water enters the classrooms and seeps onto the floor. The next day, the classrooms would smell of mold for the next few days while they had no cleaning staff. With no windows, teachers and students felt cold in certain seasons, so they covered the generals with net curtains. Meadows claims West doesn't like glass. West also forbids classes to be held on the second floor because he is reportedly afraid of stairs. Artwork is prohibited from being displayed on the classroom walls. There is only one chair reserved for the teacher, while students learn sitting on foam cushions or standing. Parents also complained that there were no books or textbooks or any sort of educational items that would typically be found in a classroom, reads Meeks' lawsuit. Crossword puzzles were also banned without any rational reason. Students are not allowed to leave the academy, so on school days the academy is locked from the outside, as if imprisoning them. These rules could put them in danger in the case of a fire. The black shirt he made the students wear had to be from his design, Yeezy. After the controversy of his anti-Semitic tweets, he banned students from wearing Nike and Adidas shoes. Since the agreement ended, West's net income has dropped dramatically from $2 billion to $400 million. West also once told 2 male students to shave their heads. He also demanded that employees with dreadlocks shave their heads. Provo refused his order and was eventually fired. Electrical fires have occurred in the student eating area at Yeezy Christian Academy due to exposed telephone and electrical cables. The academy also lacks electricity, so classes were conducted using commercial floodlights powered by generators. There were also acts of bullying in the school environment. In one incident, a student slapped an 8th grade student in her class. The student also almost attacked a teacher and engaged in various physical and verbal bullying. But she was never punished, despite Byers' suggestion that the student be expelled. Other cases of bullying were never taken seriously by the academy, resulting in widespread bullying. There was no security at Donda Academy, so strangers could enter the school premises. Parents often bring their babies and leave them with staff and teachers. Students are also allowed to be picked up by others. They do not need to register in the guest book. During a meeting at Donda Academy, West once promoted a discriminatory conspiracy against Jews. At another meeting held in December 2022, West ranted about the greatness of Hitler. He also said, "Hitler was great. Hitler was an innovator. He invented so many things. He's the reason we have cars," at the Nobu Hotel in Malibu. At the same place, West and Phillips were watching The Batman in 2022 with the sound off. He saw West seemingly masturbating, and he also talked about his sex life at the time. Phillips felt that he was harassed continuously while working with West. West treated black staff worse than white staff. During class, West would yell and insult the black staff, but he never raised his voice to the white staff. West ordered security personnel to deal with paparazzi at all costs. including violence. They were to snatch their cameras and take their SIM cards, then give them to West. If they had to face legal trouble for their actions, John Hicks, West's manager, said they would help him get out of jail in a dismissive tone. What do you think? Are the rules at West Academy still common, or have they gone too far? Write your thoughts in the comments section below.